Three Identical Strangers is a documentary about three young men who discovered they were triplets separated at birth and the sinister story behind how that happened. As a kid, did you ever wish that you'd been adopted, or it would turn out that you were a prince, or something like that?
I always wanted a twin.
It turns out that what it would take for that to have happened is not as simple as it seems.
No, it's a bit more maniacal,
and
evil.
Complicated.
Yeah.
So I really like this documentary, and I really like that, yes, something appears like a simple, happy story at first, but it turns out there's a lot more to it. And the documentary told it as a story. It gave you a narrative that deliberately misled you at times, or just presented you with what you might assume, and then showed you why there's more to it than that.
We just did our favorites videos, and yours are basically all really well-constructed stories, and that's the through line.
Yeah.
And this is a really well-constructed story.
Yeah.
And on top of that, it's always sort of challenging you as a viewer, and it's saying, like, here's the story, and then kind of when the characters, the brothers, were starting to question things, or maybe their parents, it throws like, but what about this?
Yeah.
Or this?
Well, and I think what worked about that is it can feel manipulative, and storytelling is inherently manipulative,
Yeah.
but the fact that it was kind of grounded in their own experiences made you feel like you were there with them, not like the movie was trying to trick you.
Yeah, it's that whole, we're not laughing at them, we're laughing with them.
Yeah.
Although it's not exactly laughable at this in this moment, but you go on the journey with them. That's really what it is, and they are likable, interesting guys, and maybe there's weird things in their past, but who knows? That's not the story you're shown, and it works really well to follow them that way, and even to hear from some of the side characters.
Yeah, they had good interviews with some interesting people who were involved, and some harder interviews where they asked harder questions.
Yeah, it was more investigative than some documentaries go, and I like that, and I know you do too.
I really like that.
Yeah. I find this subject fascinating. I can't imagine anybody else wouldn't, so I'm recommending this.
This is one of my favorite documentaries so far this year. Do you think you may be one of our long-lost relatives?
If you think you're a doppelganger of ours, comment below, or on Facebook, or on Twitter.